Hey, what's up, guys? Back with another video. It's February 14th, 2024, so happy Valentine's Day. I just woke up not too long ago, so I'm still waking up. Got my pre-workout and all my supplements in. It's just 8 in the morning, but God, I've just been so freaking exhausted. I don't know. I'm just maybe just sleep deprived from work or just burning out from work. I don't know. I just feel like all the sleep I guess just has a bit catch up to me, but just gonna go in, still try doing a workout. Slowly wean into it, see how I feel, and just kind of play it by ear. I mean, feeling pretty good, pretty decently, and all that. Just not like a full good night's rest for whatever reason. I'm not too sure, but whatever. Hopefully it clears up on all that. I did record earlier this week, but I accidentally deleted the video when I was trying to make space. And I'm like, God damn it. So I was really bummed out about it, but whatever. You just move on from it. Just try to do the best next time. You know, you live and you learn. So gonna go in, gonna do another upper body workout. See how if my strength's improving still, and just kind of go from there too. I mean, the supplements, Turk Builder is pretty good. Like I said, the main thing is just like recovering in between sets a lot quicker. Did improve some strength on my legs. It's just, I mean, I guess in other lifts too, somewhat. But I noticed it more like heavier weight on legs too. With all the like back or chest, it's just like I've been able to like get the same weight I've been usually doing, but just higher reps too, which is still an improvement, which is still improving in strength too. But I mean, who's to really say? Maybe it's just sapping all my energy away. Who knows? But yeah, gonna get this workout in, update you guys, and see you then. Okay. All right, let's finish up some cardio. Just did about 20 minutes. Do some more later on today, but feel a lot better. They start like the first 5 minutes is a little drowsy, but I think pre-workout and all the supplements are kicking in, so feeling pretty good. Not too packed today, so try to get a quick workout in. I don't know. See you guys there. You know, it's always funny when you're going for reps and you feel pretty good, feel pretty strong going through like the first few, and then you get to that one rep where you're just like, oh shit, start struggling with it, feel weaker and weaker, like damn. You feel good and you feel like you get like 3 more, but then it's like your brain is just gaslighting you. It's how much energy you really have. And I really hate it too sometimes when you like lift the weight and then with the bar. It's like some bars too. I don't know if it's like they're old and like they rotate a little bit, but or maybe it's just my wrist too, where it's just like it tweaks. I don't know how to, I don't even know the correct term for it, but it kind of like goes back and forth. I used to have that problem a lot when I used to work out in like
college when I was going to school. I don't know, they just had like really old bars or something like that too, but my wrist can never like hold it in place properly enough. That's always scary. But that's why I never try to go too heavy when I do my workouts, you know. Typically, I could have gone maybe like another rep if I really try to push it, but it's not worth it. I'm not trying to injure myself before work the next few days. But overall, feeling pretty good, feeling pretty energized and everything. Like I said, I feel like I get good recovery in between sets and all that too. Just, I wish I could listen to my music in between, but that's why I recorded like the last set or two. But overall, feeling pretty good. Gonna see what next is there to do, because it looks like it's getting pretty packed, but we'll figure it out. All right, on to next. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. You know, even though I don't like working out arms, I don't mind doing shoulders. I just, when I first started lifting, I used to go fairly heavy and end up injuring myself a lot too. You know, just as most people do. The heavier you go, the more muscle you build. So I kind of followed suit into that mindset and training. But I was still learning. I was still young, and I mean, it was still always fun to push heavy too. But now I really enjoy taking my time, going lighter weight. You know, you get very humbled when you're taking your time, especially on the eccentric part of it. And just overall, it just feels so good in the workouts. You know, a lot better quality reps and sets and everything. And that's why I don't really need too much time at the gym too. Even though I would love to be here 2-3 hours, you know, but as busy as we get with our day-to-day lives, unfortunately can't always have that too. So you make the best of what you got. So we're doing here. Take next 2 days off, have Saturday off, and I think work Sunday, and then yeah, just pick back the legs up again on Saturday. That's just a daily grind. All right, on to the next one. Fuck. Nope. I think my chest got a little tired from the last workout session, but that's okay. Probably couldn't get that many more reps anyways, but we push as far as we can. Now, I remember last time I worked? No, Saturday, yeah. Was it Saturday? I think it was Saturday, one of the days I worked. We had nursing students and everything, and no, I love having nursing students over just to like explain like the day-to-day from a nurse's day-to-day life. I lost my train of thought mid-thought, but you know, because like typically like a lot of at least when I was going through clinicals, they would kind of like just go over like medications, disease processes, which I mean I still do for the most part. You know, like when we go through my med pass and explain to them what's wrong with them and how we're kind of treating them and stuff like that. But I really try to dive into like what to expect when you go into like the field, when you're on the floor dealing with different things, because I feel like the way nursing school really prepares you for the exam. It doesn't really prepare you too much for like going on the job. I mean, the basics of it, the fundamentals of it, yeah, but not really like what to expect, what to anticipate, how to like navigate your day-to-day. And like, I just like to like educate them, or even just like kind of show them like how it really is, just to kind of like have them have a sense when they go into it, because it's like so different once you're on the floor and everything too, because you're so used to like standardized tests, homework assignments, you know, just kind of like a structured education system. Well, when you go into like the field, you know, it's just a job, you know, so you get trained for it, and it's like so different. I mean, you base it off like education, you know, but it's so different when you're kind of like navigating your day-to-day. And they got to learn a lot, you know. I mean, one of them was LVN, so she already knew, and the other one was barely like kind of like learning stuff to do, so she learned a lot and she was very grateful. And one of the questions she had asked me too is like if I enjoy nursing, if I find it like passionate. And I do, you know, for the most part, I do. It's still a very difficult job. It's still very mentally, physically, emotionally draining, you know. And I struggled with it like very hard in the beginning, you know, as a new grad. I mean, I'm dealing with a lot of stuff in my personal life, on top of like learning how to like navigate through this field. You know, it was just like one thing after the next. And at the end of it too, like I am glad I kind of went to this field. I am passionate and I do love it and everything, but I do wish I could have something else to kind of rely on, you know. And that's like fitness and health is always gonna be my main passion for it. So if I could do something with fitness, that'd be awesome. But one thing I did tell her too, that I try to like strive forward to, is like try to find stuff that kind of like heals you outside of work, you know, whether it's nursing or anything else in life, you know, like hobbies, friends and family, you know, stuff to kind of like bring you back to life from dealing with all the BS that life and work has to bring you, you know, because it's very hard and it's very challenging. It's gonna make you question everything and just like make you like lose your spirit and lose who you are too. So try to find things that kind of like help bring you back to life is one thing to like really focus on, you know, like nursing is in your world, whatever job it is in your world and everything, you know, like you're a person outside of it, you know, you're more than just that, you're more than just dealing with the stresses of the day-to-day life, you know. And even when it comes to the job itself, it's like it's so easy, and even in life in general, it's so easy to kind of get caught up on like the negative stuff, because I don't know, it's just how we were wired as human beings for whatever reason, you know. It's like we tend to like ignore all the good and happiness life offers for the most part and everything. So it's like trying to like enjoy the little things, you know. And that's one thing I learned too from like just going through my prereqs, you know, enjoying the little things to kind of like help you get by. So an example I gave them was I had this one patient that she had been there for like months on end, you know, very sick, platelets and hemoglobin kind of going down a lot too. So she was just there for a while, and then she was just, you could just see it in her face too. I mean, she was also Korean too, so there was kind of a little bit of a language barrier too, but you could just see with her tone, like even her talking to like her husband, I mean, you could tell, like, I mean, regardless of like me not understanding the language, you could tell like she was very frustrated and all that. And I felt for her, you know, and it's like, there's only so much you could do for those patients. So it's like, I try to offer as much as I can for her and everything. And that, I remember that shift just being really, really busy. And then towards the end of it, they end up discharging her and all that. It was probably like around 6:30, so getting close to like shift change. And I still had some documentation to do. I still had, I think, some meds to do and everything too. So I was just like, you know, I got caught up in like, fuck, like I still have so much to do. I'm gonna fall behind and it's stressing me out. But then I'm just thinking like, well, at least when I let her know the news, like, I mean, she just got so happy. Her husband got so happy and everything. And, you know, and just kind of like, it just brought life to me too, you know, just like, you know what, fuck it. Like, I don't even want to think about like potentially like endorsing it for a night shift so they could deal with it. I was like, I'll fucking deal with it. If I got to stay afterwards to like catch up on document, whatever, I'll do it. You know, just because like she seems so happy and she just want to get out of there. And who can really blame her? Like, nobody really wants to go to a hospital. No one wants to stay there. You know, they'd rather be at home. So it's like, I'll bust my ass a little bit, even more, just to like make sure that she gets that satisfaction, you know. And she was so happy, she was so thankful, you know. and just like her energy just went from like 180. You know, she was just like, you could just sense it from her, you know, and even her husband too. So I just like having like moments like that, and I try to like think about those, like as opposed to like running around all day, catching up on meds, having patience, just being wild and everything too, you know. It's just like enjoying those little things to kind of like remind you like why you kind of went into this profession or why you're doing what you're doing, you know. Just enjoying seeing the joy in other people and everything, you know. That just what makes you like a better nurse and a better human being altogether, you know, when you kind of like get excited to see other people happy, you know. And just trying to find that peace in general. So enough talk. Let's go to the next workout.
The bending area. So yeah, you could say, hey, you can't get into that bending area if you want to like look at the stuff. But you can look at the spectate what the bending and whether the bending itself. But where they do all their stuff. The bad part about going here too, it's so crowded. You don't really can't ride them more just watching it.
Fuck. Ow. So I hate doing arms.
I used to go this year, but during my work, it's 2 weeks to be part
of Ricky Bobby. I don't know what to do with arms.
Yeah, it's crazy. Watching all this stuff, yeah. There's a pretty cool.
Ow.
They don't really people have more by
Fuck you.
rear axle out there.
It's gonna finish up. I think I'm just gonna do arm or back on Saturday. Just because, God, all the back machines or exercises I want to do, they're being used up. So yeah, if anything, I'll just do back and legs and just see how that works out. I'll probably finish up with triceps and maybe chest. I don't know, we'll see. Just getting, not too busy right here in this area, so we'll do triceps for sure. All right, let's get to it. Alright, so I ended up finishing up. Just wanted to get the workout done quick just because it's getting kind of late because I'm still trying to run stuff and everything too. I feel like it's almost stressful trying to like do like a upper and lower body because when I used to do push-pull legs, workouts are like fairly quickly, you know. As opposed to here, I'm doing chest, back, arms, stuff like that. So it's a little bit more time consuming, but I mean, it's just something I gotta adjust to and everything, given with my schedule. You know, at least until I found like a hospital that's a little bit more nearby where I could actually work out in the morning. Oh my God, one day. But for right now, I'm just kind of like making do with what I can. But just kind of like wrap it up and everything too. Even like the last time I recorded it, I got interrupted because I got a call from one of the recruiters for another different hospital assignments, and so like I'm just navigating through different places, see what which one kind of pays the best for the distance that it's at and everything too, just because for travel rates, they're aren't the greatest right now. They're like just so and so, kind of like dipping down and everything, which sucks because California is like really expensive. I mean, I think the whole world's just fucking, well, maybe just North America is just kind of like all in shit right now. But you know, it's hard out there, and and it sucks so much too because dealing with the issues that I've kind of dealt with like mentally, especially when it came into like nursing, into like first starting into this field and all that, and I'm just like, it's just so, what's the word? I just kind of hate the world that we're kind of in right now, where we just had to like be so money driven, had to focus on credit scores, trying to deal with low paying jobs with high cost of living and everything. And it's so frustrating too, because I mean it's cool to have money and everything too, but I don't want to live in that kind of like space, you know. Like I just want to have enough to just be okay, you know. Like I just, I mean, I could understand like these greedy wealthy people just always striving for more, buying like land, buying like more properties, like to like get more source of income, because I mean in the end I would want to do the same thing too, to kind of have more time to myself, but to find like a good balance for me, you know. Like I don't need like $100 million a year and everything, even though it'd be nice to have that too, but it's like if it's for the cost of like for other people kind of living like the way we're living and everything, kind of like paycheck to paycheck, stressing out and everything, and just seeing things kind of like get worse, like it's just not worth it, you know. And it's like at the end of it, like those kinds of people are like looking out for themselves, looking out for their families, which I understand too. I mean, if I was in a similar position, I would kind of do the same, you know. Like if it comes to like trying to like support my family, I want to make sure that they're all well taken care of to the best of my ability, but you know, like within the reasonable means, you know. And I don't think that's a lot of people that are making like really good money. I think, because I mean, it's only a select like the what top 0.1% of the country of like that's like super wealthy like that. But just like, I mean, just kind of like to get to the point across, you know. I just want to like get to a point where I'm just like at peace with myself, at peace with my day-to-day living, you know. It's just as good enough money as I'm making with like travel nursing or just nursing in general too, you know. It's just I still find myself struggling just a little bit. I mean, I'm thankful for what I have. I have a roof over my head. I'm feeding myself, feeding my family, you know, taking care of them and everything too. But it's still uncertain, you know. I think that's kind of like the biggest stress. And it's like, I don't want to stress for that no more. I want to be at peace. I want to just be okay with just like living and just doing my day to day, you know. And it's just one of those struggles that's just kind of like hard for like this time in our period, you know. And it's like one of the things that kind of like keep me grounded, kind of like keep me at that peace, is just going to the gym, you know. And it's like kind of like a cliche to say, but it's like it is my peace to kind of like, it is my time and place where I relieve all my stress, where I just kind of put everything out the door, at least try to, you know. Like there are some days where just like it all just kind of like crowds my mind too much, where I can't even focus at the gym, you know. But like, I mean, it's been pretty good this past couple months and everything. I've been focusing on the gym, de-stressing from what I need to de-stress, and just focus on it, and kind of like going back to where I used to be. You know, especially when I was in community college, you know, because I mean, all I really ever had was the gym, you know. Like I never really got a chance to go out with friends a lot on weekends, party, you know, do all that kind of stuff and everything, which I mean, at the end of it, like I'm fine. Like I know when I was going through college and all that, those are the sacrifices I'm willing to make. And you know, even at the time and even right now, it doesn't feel as much of a sacrifice because it's not something that was like super important to me, you know. So it's like, it's not like oh, I put all this stuff aside, you know, where I just like focus on my career and I gave up so much, you know. But I can't really say that because it really doesn't feel like I've given up so much, because it's like it's just stuff that doesn't really entice me too much, you know. And it's like if other people are into that, I mean, that's fine, you know. Like I mean, it seems cool to do that every once in a while, but it's just not something I was like really into, you know. Like I really got into the gym. I really got into like pushing myself, trying to like make me be the best possible me me make the best possible me, be the best version of myself was what I'm trying to say and everything, you know. And it's just like I strive for that, because at the end of it, like that's what kind of gives me purpose in life, you know. Without that, like I just feel like I wouldn't really have much, you know, besides like my friends and family, you know, other than that. But it's just like finding time for myself, being happy with myself, being at peace with myself. And that's what I really got from the gym. That's really got from like working out, exercising, pushing myself, you know. And I'm so grateful, I'm so glad I was able to kind of like continue it, even like through community college, nursing school, even now as a nurse, you know. Like even though I have to like make some adjustments, because I mean I just get sleep deprived, and working 12-hour shifts is just very draining too. And so just a weird time of place we're living in and everything. But at the end of it, like I'm still trying to be grateful. I'm still trying to look at the positives, looking for the little things in life that kind of like help me push along too. And hopefully eventually we'll kind of like be out at a place where we're all gonna be okay, you know. Like I want to believe in it, and part of me does too, but it's like there's no certainty for that, unfortunately. But at the end of it, I mean, there's not certainty for anything in life,
You know, like there's no certainty I'm gonna keep my job, I'm gonna be in good health, I might not even live or stuff like that too. But it's like stuff like that we could think about, but it's like, what's the point? You know, like you could think about like a million negative things too. Why not just try to think about the positives, you know, and just enjoy those, like be grateful for those things, you know, and just like trying to like, what's the word I'm looking for, not take them for granted, you know, or just like some little things, you know, making PR, going like 5 minutes harder on a cardio machine, you know, whatever little thing it is, you know, and I just try to hold on to those and just be happy with that, you know, because I mean, we're just regular folk, regular folk doing regular things, and so the littlest accomplishments mean a long way, you know, and it's just like those shouldn't be like taken lightly, you know, they're accomplishments nonetheless. And so to cut this video short, thanks for watching. Comment if you guys have any questions. If you enjoyed watching this, let me know. I enjoy doing these things. Hopefully I could get better and better at it and kind of like improve from it, you know, but just like little steps, you know, like just trying to adjust with my time and work and my errands and doing all this, because this is very time consuming. I can see how YouTubers get stressed out from this too, but I mean, we'll see where this goes. But thanks for watching. Comment below, and then I'll see you guys on the next one.